Previously, during the investigation, Zachary Zaxon, together with Yorkshire York, went on a mysterious investigation in the town of Night Springs. Actually wouldn't be against doing Alan Wake one day. Anyway, I'm wearing a stupid suit, and I forgot to change my fucking things. Fuck it. I mean, some people might wonder, how do you do this? Well, this is how you do it. Special ops suit. I want to go with this one. Get some money rewards. Yeah, I don't really care about the others. I really don't. Because Emily looks dumb. I should have
Previously,
the Rainbow Code Killer, but that's not too good. He just turns black instead of red. I mean, I don't think they could do much with him because his design is critically simplistic and there's a couple of special effects that take place on him, so they probably can't do translucent surfaces because that would look weird, or too much with the face coverings because his face needs to be visible. Oh, anyway, that's enough blibber blabbering. I want to check something, and that is, can I do the side missions involving the parts? I can. And the money? I can. Good. Because I want to get York's car.
And today, we're stuck here having to search for lost children.
They're not.
Oh yeah, I said first that I was going to get the conversation going, and then once the conversation's done, then we go and get some gas and all that. Come on, let's proc it. Proc it.
I can't believe 2 people have been murdered in our town. And now 2 young children are at the center of it all. I just can't come to grips with it yet.
Crime will happen wherever there are people. And that's why we have our jobs.
Might be easier for you because...
Oh, they actually move?
People that I knew that were killed. And the murderer might be someone who lives here in this town. It's really depressing.
It's not much, but it's actually interesting that they move at all.
Someone has to bring this murder to justice.
He actually is
You're
frowning.
right.
Wow.
I know, but... Oh, Agent York, sometimes I just think I'm not really cut out to be a cop.
That is attention to detail.
You have the potential to be a superb law enforcer. You can be emotional at times, but you also possess what's most important.
I do? What do you mean?
What do you think? A sense of justice.
Justice? I must admit, I'm surprised to hear such a... How should I say this? Such an obvious answer. I thought you'd say something else.
Obvious or not, I joined the FBI in order to do what's right. And that's what's important.
I understand, but still, you seem... I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Whatever do you want to think about?
Justice. I want to think about justice.
Zach, she's quite the philosopher, isn't she? Then again, death makes everyone a philosopher.
Good. I don't think there's multiple prompts. This should be the last one if my calculations are correct. There we go.
Benjamin, today's a big day. I'm one lucky fella now, ain't I?
I gave him $1,000
Thanks
fucking
to
dollars.
this monkey in a suit, I got 10 of you now. Makes working for an honest dollar look pretty bad now, don't it? With this green, I'm gonna get me a new muffler. I better get over to the general's and look for one. Reminds me, man, that general. He was going on about some high-fly car that just came in. Said it was the car that idiot drove into town with. Must be a sweet-sounding ride, though. I bet with a little tuning it would run pretty smooth. What do I care? It ain't my thing.
That's actually pretty freaking cool.
Zach, I think I understood what he was talking about.
It's the first time we've actually had a full
The
conversation.
car is at the General's junkyard. Let's get over there and see if we can get it repaired. I don't care what it's going to cost. That car has sentimental value.
It does. Benjamin Franklin! And that guy you have to do his mission in order to figure out your car's there at all. Anyway, now we have to get out of the car, because Emily needs to get the fuck out. I said, get the fuck out of my car, woman. I need to do side missions, and you're in the way.
Is there something you want to check out? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I can see you won't be rushed. I'm gonna go ahead, okay?
Okay, that would be fine.
Then I'll head over to the place that Lily mentioned. Don't take too long before you catch up,
She's
okay?
very copy-pasty. Anyway. How about we go and finally get that side mission set done with the guy at the car place. So once I get those done, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna wallow in it. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so happy. And then there's gonna be a bing! And everyone's like, oh my goodness, he just blew out my ears. And I'm gonna be like, haha, I got you, did not I?
So, Zach, this case turned into a multiple homicide.
What kind of motives turn a criminal into a serial killer? Is it hedonistic? Ritualistic? Copycat crime? Sex-related? Cannibalistic? From the Bureau's statistics. These interesting ideas don't always really explain the real motive. They're just words. Phrases that the media uses to scare citizens. The spotlight falls on a mere 1% of all cases. Only the weird ones.
You understand all this, right, Zach?
Yeah.
No matter how bizarre a crime may appear to be, at the root, there is always rage and personal interest. Right, Zach?
Most people simply don't kill for pleasure. But that kind of common sense never applies to our investigations. Maybe we're lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. We end up working on those cases in that 1%.
Do you remember, Zach, the first case we handled just after becoming a special agent?
Now let's talk about this another time. I don't feel like it right now.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
According to Lily, the twins should be with Kaysen. Perhaps we should try going to where she told us they might be.
Man, today is a day. It's 11:22. Already did some doodles, some groceries. Whole bunch of stuff, basically. So nice not to have the side mission thing on the side, constantly reminding me. You know, it's nice not to have to fret about the time of day, about rain or shine, about eggs in my inventory. Just running along, enjoying the sunshine. Because golly, this game, one of those games that would be so much more fun if it was more stable. If it was stable, it would have been a lot better. Like, a lot of my worries are just nervousness, just the shivers, because it can go away at any moment, and then I lose everything, and it's just sad bananas for everyone. If I'm correct, we already had this talk about the poopy pants.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You imbecile. Engine.
So let's skip that cutscene. I already did that one. It's like he had a poopy pants, and everyone was like dead because of the poopy pants, because he had a dork on his team that was a dumb. Okay, so I can't do this immediately. God, I have so much money. Whew. Well, since apparently I can only do this one right now, yeah, I guess I have to do that other one later then. That's fine. I'll live, I guess. It supposedly now has better handling, and I wouldn't be able to say, because the handling in this game is pretty garbage. And when the... You know, it's like someone putting sugar on, like, the most disgusting thing you've ever eaten and being like, is it better now? It's like, yeah, But it wasn't that great to begin with. You know, it's like a drop of water in an ocean. It's not going to help anyone, is it? I don't want to talk right now. I just want to get a phone call. Fine, we'll listen to the conversation.
That multiple homicide of young girls in that college town in Illinois.
Illinois.
All the victims were cut open from the throat to the crotch.
Whoa!
Ripped right open.
He says it
On
with
the
such
autopsy,
excitement.
A second stomach was found inside the first victim's body. Of course, she didn't naturally grow a second stomach. One of the stomachs belonged to someone else.
He was a
As
surgeon.
more victims piled up, there was one with 2 hearts, one with 2 livers, 4 lungs. Different organs each time.
Of course, those extra organs didn't do the girls much good, right, Zach?
I think being
And
split
they
down
say
the middle.
Too much is never enough. In the end, we arrested a professor at the med school. They found the body of his daughter dead. and the missing
Oh,
organs
that's
at
creepy.
his house. Do you remember what he said when we took him in? I was ordered to restore those deformed bodies back to normal. And remember who he said ordered him? An alien. Well, of course, we couldn't arrest an alien, so we arrested the professor instead. Serial killers can't be caught by logic and common sense. I learned this the hard way. That first case taught me that. Since then, these cases just keep getting more and more complicated. It's a tough job. I thought getting experience while I was young would make the job easier.
Fucking whole dollar, man. Back in my day, you could call for nothing. The Tree of Anna is probably pretty close. At least it should be. That's only a bit away from here. Is there a car nearby? Yeah, it'll always provide you with a free car. I'm actually kind of interested in looking up if there are any cards in that water area nearby. So I'm going to pull up side mission. Side missions. Trading cards. Give me the trading cards. Oh man, there's so many missions that just give you trading cards. Oh wait, you know what I should do? I should get the discount. Ah, that's the thing we can do later. It doesn't really matter too much. Oh. Oh, wow. Wait, Wesley gives you... Oh, no, he gives you suits. That's neat. And he gives you a training card when you get 8. That's kind of odd. At the end, he gives you lesser... Deadly Premonition card map. Because the card map, if I remember, actually tells you exactly if there is one in the... Yep, there's one. Farthest west fishing pool. Let's go get that done then.
There was another really bad one around this time of year. 3 years ago. Remember, Zach?
Yes, that's right. That one.
Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
Oh, I can't even go there. Wow.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah. They're over there. Let's go.
We also found Kaysen while he was molesting a baby.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy.
really simple.
If he does it right, we give him a treat.
A cookie if he does it right.
I see. Very clever. So,
Audio mixing.
tell me,
My fault.
could you perhaps tell me your other special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Now that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. I promised to catch the bad man. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
Fucking kids, man.
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane.
Oh god.
Becky
Oh,
held
that
us
is
back.
so
She
bad.
handed us
Those
something.
those
It was
armpits.
small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep, I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no. Because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
I wonder how many takes where we let them do on every one of these
Becky
things.
did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
You were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane. I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane. Oh, then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me.
Oh
right?
shit, this guy's defensive as fuck.
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
I love what a greasy,
Which
sweaty
makes
guy he
you
seems to be.
Humpty Dumpty.
Huh?
Oh,
I
look at this weird animation.
I think I'll be able to keep my promise with Becky thanks to you two.
How is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again.
Oh man, York, this is not your say to say.
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost.
Oh
getting
no.
better.
Where's your sense of
Maybe
justice?
she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then too.
Wow.
These your
that's
kids
why
are
Anna
fucking
and
weird,
Becky
man.
are Such good friends.
Okay, Willie.
You're happy too, aren't you?
Zach, I hope Emily doesn't end up as a forest goddess too.
I want them to suddenly break into that doot 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 doot, just for shits and giggles.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go over what we found out recently about the case.
First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery. She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us.
According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
That's right, the art gallery. Before
I
entering
mean, the art gallery is central to so
Diane
much
looked
lately.
Back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case. but we have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment.
Or do we? We don't.
The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone means nothing. So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
It was Quint, right? The only guy who was, yeah, Quint was the only guy we saw there.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy. Now, about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified. Killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out with the blood. And an inverted peace symbol, like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder. From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was,
Shit.
Zach?
We found a book of some sorts. So it's probably the sketchbook.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room.
In a safe for some reason.
She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane. It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
I love Casey's picture. It's so dumb.
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us,
Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised. For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene?
but everyone is suspicious one way or another.
Golly ollie.
What should we do next, Zach?
Okay, who's the most suspicious?
Oh, that's one heck of a question. Oh, I've got my money on Case, and Quinn was at the scene of the crime, but Diane probably?
That's right. Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Kaysen.
Ah, that's the way he's thinking. Okay.
Zach, that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know.
Like the hair color she
First,
has.
we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
Nick and Diane meet every night at the bar. Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane when she leaves. If she goes anywhere other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Setting
Okay.
up a plan.
Thomas, you keep a watch on them inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
And let me guess, we're gonna follow
We'll
them
wait in the
afterwards.
parking lot of the bar.
Yep.
Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
Girls and boys and girls and girl boys and boy girls. and everything in between and beyond. And don't forget, Peach joined the party. Wow, I only got so little money. I am such a poor FBI agent with $1,700 burning in my pocket, with nothing to spend it on, because this game is surprisingly light on having to spend money on anything, especially now that I have an infinite revolver, an infinite submachine gun, and an infinite wrench. If I
Zach,
ever
we need to be
run
at
out.
Carol's bar at 2200. Looks like we have some time to kill. We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
Personally, I want to do two things. But this place is fucking close, so fuck it. What I want to do right now is two major things. I want to save, I want to go to the Panda, and I want to go back to the scrapyard. I want to go to the scrapyard primarily, because I think we can do another mission there now. It might be too late, though. I do think that the Panda opens up at 9? We can do that, but first I want to save at that location, so that when we start off, we can immediately get back to business. I also like how this car has just such a high center of mass, because it tips over during regular turns. Although saving should be a mass priority.
Zach, picking up from where we left off, there was another really bad one around this time of year. 3 years ago. Remember, Zach?
Yes, that's right. That one. Multiple homicide, same MO. Across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri. The
Big
victims
area.
were all average married housewives. But after being run over so many times by a car, they didn't look human. 5 victims in 2 months in the 3 states. The way he killed them was always the same. But aside from that, there was nothing that linked the victims together.
They were middle-aged housewives.
They were
That is
married.
that is a tying
Age,
subject.
Race,
Oh, that way.
nothing else matched up.
You said middle-aged.
Tire marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a 1993 model Cadillac Alante as a weapon. It
Specific.
was registered in the name of one Senator... No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore. That senator's basement. I wish I could forget what I saw there.
I think my controller's starting to give out. I do appreciate that the milk barn has a save point. Ah, it's open. Delicious.
Zach, is there
I
something
think we
here
can
that you
actually
wanna
collect
check
some
out?
prizes
We
for
need
this
to
guy.
be at Carol's bar at
Wesley, why do you live in such a cramped as fuck place? Mission knife. Everyone sells lollipops. Sword. Oh. Wow, you sell absolutely garbage weapons, though.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Compliments do nothing. I strive to meet my ideals. Others may judge my results.
The words of a true craftsman. Your job must be your hobby.
No, I have another hobby.
You do? Aside from work.
Cards.
Tell me then, what is it?
It's nothing special. Since I was a kid, I always liked to collect cards.
Cards. Like trading cards?
That's right.
That reminds me. I got this one after I came to this town.
This is a precious one. Where did you get it?
I picked it up around here somewhere. I didn't really think much of it.
I see. Then how about a trade?
A trade?
Here's an idea. As a collector, I just love looking at rare cards. I'd love to take a look at the cards you have.
I guess that explains the money
I
you
won't
get.
take 'em
It's
from
actually
you.
Wesley sort of
And I'll give you
retroactively paying you.
something, depending on how many you show me.
You'll pay me just to look at my cards.
Oh, come on.
You really must be a card freak, huh?
Beginner collector. Start. Eru. If you append Eru, it automatically
show me
becomes
your
Japanese.
Of course.
He has really open eyes, or the white is just extremely vibrant. But that tends to
You've
happen.
got more than 8. I've never seen any of them before. I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
I love this generic giving stuff animation that so many characters use.
If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
Beginner collector completed. Computer fighter defeated. I used to think that just said computer fighter, and I didn't know what it meant. Let's look at our collection. 16 cards will get you a moderate. Will get you a small thank you. Oh, that's great. I love it. I think I should have about 16 cards.
Wait. Looks like you got a few more cards. Show them to me.
I like his voice actor a lot. Like York, he has a very nice, calm, and timid voice actor, and he's got a good tone
Looks
to it.
like you have more than 16 here. That's very impressive. I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
The Panda Bear card makes his stuff cheaper. I'm never gonna buy
Hold
anything
on
from
to
this
it,
guy.
okay? If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
I don't need any weapons. I have an infinite wrench, an infinite handgun, and so on. It's just like, wow. Normal. Now I become the normal collector. Oh, this is great. Let me guess. It's 24 or 32. 32, yeah. Yeah, it ramps up quick. Wow, we're really scratching off a bunch of these side quests. Oh man, I get so much money for that. Wow. It's just a big old flood of cash. If I was wearing my money suit, I'd get more money. But I'm not wearing my money suit. I'm wearing this stupid suit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save, and then we're going to go back to the hotel. I got Agent Honor for driving over a light post. Great. Oh, I got a vandalism penalty. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Fuck it. God damn it. I'm like, I'm going to do this. Okay, what I want to do right now, I want to go past the see if the thing is open, and if it is, because this next upgrade is a speed upgrade for the car, which is really good. It makes it go 75 when you put the sirens on, which is a lot. I like how Emily's going places and meeting people. This time the FBI couldn't catch me driving over their light posts. They just have someone driving behind me, making sure I'm not driving over. Oh, wow. That is actually Taft Street. Wow. They actually marked the streets out. Wow. Sweary man. You really know how to put the details in like a good man. And again, I'm going to be so annoyed. I already am annoyed about the whole situation regarding that other video game, D4. I think I should visit the place just to get a shave and all that. Just get a new suit, get a shave, get everything set up and done. I hope he gives the next quest now.
You have potential, soldier. I want you to take a look around J10. I'll need high gear parts. They should be around there somewhere. If you can find them and bring them back to me, I'll be able to increase the top speed of your vehicle.
Now that sounds like a plan.
I find it interesting that York doesn't actually bring up his own car.
You must learn to trust your superiors.
Around J10 then.
Your orders are clear. Now roll out.
Did he actually mention the location before York was like, oh, it's probably J10? I don't know. Okay, so J and then 10, that's a little bit down the line. Yeah, J10's all the way in the back. I think I know where it's about, approximately is at. There she is. Those look really detailed, by the way. That is some extremely detailed parts. It's like, again, there's these weird, random little touches that spice everything up. Also, the game crashed, which is approximately what I expected. A funny thing that I really want to bring up real fast. Yeah, fuck, I haven't do this later. So quick thing. I forgot. Fuck. Yeah, next time we'll do all that. I don't know. I forgot everything. I'm just blanking out here.